Hey, what's up? My name is Drew. I'm a naval officer and I make videos about being stationed in Japan. And this one is going to be about keeping up with American pop culture. And I did mention some of this in my last video. But this is one of the things that's really hard to do. Right? That's right, Kyle. If you like seeing movies in theaters, you're going to miss a lot of them. Every base has a movie theater, but it's mainly focused on like family-friendly stuff. And if they do have like an R-rated movie, they'll have it like once or twice a week. And then sometimes movies are only there for like 2 weeks, and then they move on. So you're gonna miss a lot of stuff like that. You can stream things, but if you're living off base, you're gonna have a Japanese IP address, and that limits what you can and can't see. Like in Japan, if you didn't know, genitalia has to be blurred. You can't show any nudity, at least waist down nudity. And I like to watch the show The Boys, and there's like a bunch of dicks in it, and so a lot of those episodes weren't able to be like seen in Japan because it was a penis. Like because, you know, there's 2 seconds of a naked dude, and it sounds really gay if you don't know the show. 2 seconds of a dude naked, and then like he explodes because he gets killed by a superhero or whatever. Right. So that's one thing. Not everything's available. You can use a VPN. I tried, and like my internet got cut right away, so I guess they were onto that. Yeah, Kyle, use your voice. He's gonna start talking soon. But you know, you can stream things. Some of it's available streaming, torrenting. Hold on. All right, I just got a phone call. One of my students was fucking up, so I think I stopped around streaming and like what's available in Japan, what's not available in Japan. So that can be kind of difficult, you know, there's torrenting and all that stuff. How to do it, I'm not especially the best at that kind of stuff. But if you're on base, the base has American IP addresses. So you may be able to get stuff on base, or like in the, you know, the Liberty Centers or whatnot, download it and then watch it if you're living out in town. The other thing is sports. If you're into sports, you're going to miss a ton of shit. Right, we had football fans waking up at like 2 in the morning to watch games. I could not give less of a fuck about that. Like, this is a Capital hoodie I've had for like 10 years, and I have not seen a game in probably 8. So the last games I saw of them were like they won the Stanley Cup. So I'm a bad fan. But anyways, people were waking up at like 3 in the morning to watch football games, and it was like the Miami Dolphins. They're gonna fucking lose anyways, dude. Right, like. If you're into baseball, you're gonna miss a lot of that stuff. You're gonna hear a lot about Shohei Ohtani, that's for damn sure. And now that there's a lot more Japanese players in the major leagues, you may hear some stuff about them too, but most of the Japanese people are only gonna talk about Ohtani. Let's see. And they do play like AFN sports in like the food court and like the base bar and stuff like that. But a lot of those games are on delays, so I mean, you could be seeing a game from 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago. It's really hard to tell. I play a lot of this stuff, and it's really at like odd hours too. So it's kind of hard to keep up with. You're just gonna miss a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like an information vacuum from the United States. So if you're not keeping up with the news yourself, it's easier nowadays in the 21st century than it was, you know, like. I don't think anyone watching this even remembers the life before the internet. But yeah, you wouldn't hear about this stuff for years. I'm making it sound like from like the Pony Express era. But that's just an issue you may have in Japan. Keeping up with what's going on back in the US, and then people are gonna act like you're stupid. And you don't know what the hell you're talking about, right? And if you're on a ship, yeah, if you haven't been on a ship before, underway is a complete information vacuum. So, yeah, buddy, speak out. They want to hear you. They want to hear your voice. And now that he's trying to camera, he stops. Yeah, so if you haven't been underway on a ship before, being underway is a complete information vacuum. Basically, you don't know what the hell's going on in the world, so you pull into port and you find out some stuff. Like, And then you're gonna hear the most random crap from the States. And that is, a lot of it is not really applicable or just completely nonsensical. Every base has the crazy conspiracy guy and the I totally know what's going on guy. Don't listen to them. Pretty much whatever they're telling you, believe the opposite, and you're gonna have a lot more in depth. Ooh, someone got a court summons. Yeah, Kyle. I'm just walking around in circles until he goes to sleep, so I don't know what I'm gonna have anything else to say about this one. I'm probably just gonna edit it, cut all this shit out. All right.